He's not looking for you, Mom. Come on, buddy, go!
So, I'm not gonna lie, I was a terrible swimmer for a very long time. I don't know what it was, but I was just not born someone who was comfortable in the water. To this day, my mom still messes with me about how when I was like younger, whenever I would get in a pool, if I got like water in my nose, I'd just puke. And so my mom signed me up for swim lessons originally, and that didn't work for me. So then she put me in competitive swimming, even though I didn't know how to swim, because as a kid I was like really competitive, and it was a good way to motivate me to actually learn how to swim. Sometime during my high school years, she actually started swimming as well. It was definitely inspirational seeing her get up at like, 5 in the morning with me, and I'm going to go to practice and she's also going to go and get in the pool and swim around. And that definitely helped. So I came here because of Jay. I'd spent a lot of time talking to Jay. Jay contacted me probably after my junior year.
It's funny, yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday. I was up in the stands watching him at a meet, and I go, who is that guy in lane 4? And I think I texted him from up in the stands. I was like, hey, do you want to set up a call or a talk after the meet? And a couple weeks later, after things were going really well, he was polite and he told me, I think, Coach, I'm going to Princeton. I was like, okay, well, I wish you the best.
And then it was probably another year later when I got back in touch with Jay. And
Joey Garberick's on the phone and he's like, Coach, been looking at the math department, the math program at Ball State, and wanted to know if you still have a spot available. And I was like, yes, we do, Joey. Yes, we do. So that's kind of how it started.
Noah Berryman's been with me since day one, and he does like to yell at me a lot and make sure I'm working hard. I think that's really what our program is best at. We have a lot of fun. And I think it's good because, yeah, we have fun, but we're also really competitive with it. The competition and the culture of competition that we have here, I think really fuels the improvements that we've made over the past 4 years. I'd like to think that my best quality is just being driven and determined. Like every season, we look at what everybody else can do, and we look at what I've done in the season, and usually able to pretty accurately decide, all right, this is about how fast you can go, and if nobody else can do that, I can be confident in what I've prepared to do and that I'll be able to execute at the meet.
To have an athlete that actually believes in themselves at that level is pretty special. I think it can come across as arrogant sometimes to people, but I don't think he ever intends it. He just believes that he's the best guy in the pool and that he can win any race. And it goes a long way.
My first year was by far the hardest. Going in, I knew I could do it. I knew I had it in me, but I don't know that everyone had full faith in me. I won that, and I realized, all right, I just did that. The next 3 years should just follow.
Garberick looking like he's going to win his 4th straight 100 breast title. Right behind him is Luigi Da Silva in lane 1. Can Luigi Da Silva cut it close? Looks like Garberick is pulling away. Joey Garberick looking for another crown. Joey Garberick does it again.
Ties the conference record. He ties the conference record.
And he wins the 100-yard breaststroke for the 4th consecutive year.
And the winner is Joey Garberick.
Swimming is a sport that pretty much absorbs your out-of-water life. I haven't had a break from this sport in 13 years. It's a full-time job and more, but it has taught me a lot of things about like time management. You have to learn to do that when you're swimming twice a day plus a weights workout, And you also learn a lot about people in swimming, a lot about how people work at something. I never made NCAAs, but I did spend 4 years here getting as many wins as I could. And that does mean something to me.